Hi all, welcome to a Southern Woman's Lifestyle Vlogmas 2025. This is day 27. I am sorry for the delay. We have windstorms today, so nothing was taking. Today is hors d'oeuvres. I have made for you my mini Southern fried chicken sandwiches, and I use I use mayonnaise or I use Chick-fil-A sauce. This is all the ingredients you'll need. I've listed everything here, but also in the description to make life a little easier for you. Hopefully it does. You'll first off need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Next, I'm going to measure out a half a cup of pickle juice. This is what you're going to marinate the chicken in. And we're also going to add a quarter cup of water to kind of cut it a little bit. And this is dill pickle, by the way, juice. And we're just going to cut the chicken into 2 to 3 inch pieces, chunks. Sorry if you hear my sister sneezing in the background. Then next I put the chicken that I've cut on parchment paper. I'm going to space them about 1 inch apart. And then I'm going to fold the parchment paper on top of the chicken. And I'm going to take my rolling pin and I'm going to start whacking them to thin them out. This will enable the chicken to cook very fast. A process that would normally take 10 minutes will only take a couple minutes because the chicken will be so thin. And it will still retain its, be very tender and delicious. So we're just whacking them to thin them out. And then once I've done that, I peel back the parchment paper and I place the chicken in the marinating pickle juice. And then I'm going to just swirl it around, and then I'm going to put some foil on it and place it into the refrigerator for half an hour. It doesn't take much longer than that for it to marinate. I took the one, I was going to take the one for Christmas, the other one. No. And now I'm just measuring out 1 cup of milk and I'm adding it to a mixing bowl. And then next I'm just going to add an egg and I'm going to mix well. And then next I'm adding 2 cups of all-purpose flour to a mixing bowl. Next I added a tablespoon of powdered sugar to the flour. And now I'm adding 2 teaspoons of onion powder. That's all I'm adding. I couldn't get a whole teaspoon in there. And next I'm adding 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. And then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of paprika. And then I will add about 1/2 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. You can add more if you want. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper. And then next I'm adding 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of Diamond kosher salt. And I'm going to mix everything thoroughly together. Next, I am melting 2 tablespoons of butter in the microwave. And I'm going to cut the rolls in half. I bought some of these Hawaiian rolls. These are the savory kind, not the sweet kind. And I just cut them in half. And I'm going to brush the rolls on the top and on the inside with the butter that I melted in the microwave. And then next I'm going to put the rolls in the preheated 350 degree oven for 5 minutes to heat them up. And then next I'm going to take the chicken out of the pickle juice marinade and I'm going to start dredging. I'm going to dip it in the egg wash and then in the flour. And this is a double dredge, by the way. So you'll just toss them in there, toss them in the flour, and then you'll go back into the egg wash and repeat the process, because it's a double. And lay them to the side when they're done. And the chicken is ready to fry now. Now I've heated up 1 quart of oil to 350 degrees. And I'm just putting no more than 4 pieces of chicken in at a time because I don't want to raise the temperature of the oil. I wanted to stay at about 350. So if your oil stays at 350, your chicken will be perfect. It will not get soggy. It will not taste oily. It will be crispy and fabulous. But you need to stay in the golden zone. And once they become golden, you take them out, because this chicken is cooking very fast because it's very, very thin. Remember how thin it was and how small they were? And I'm just draining them on a rack here that I have to the side. And I'm going to repeat the process until all the chicken is fried. And it only took me about 10 minutes, I think, to do all the chicken. That was it, maybe less. And I'm just draining them on the rack on a baking sheet. And then next, I'm going to place a patty on each of the buns. Chicken patty. I should have sped this up, the film, so it'd be quicker. I'll do that next time so you don't have to sit through all this. And then I'm just putting on some Chick-fil-A sauce. I got this at the Chick-fil-A store. You can buy the sauce. And you can also use Durkee's or mayonnaise. And then next I'm putting 2 pickle chips on each of the chicken breasts. And then I'm just going to put the bun on, the top of the bun, and they're done, basically. Now I'm going to put some golden skewers, those ones that had the bobblehead that I purchased that I've showed you before, in each of the little mini sandwiches. And this is what they look like with the skewers. They're absolutely delicious. They never last long, so make a lot of them. To help our channel grow, please like, subscribe, and comment. If you're enjoying our content, gosh, we really hope that you are. Please consider becoming a subscriber. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help us out tremendously. Also, hit the notification bell, because today we had delays. It was weather. It's horrible weather. Internet kept going up and down. I couldn't get iMovie to work. It was horrible. Anyways, thank you all. We'll see you tomorrow. Vlogmas began November 23rd, and it's going to run through December 31st, New Year's Eve. During Vlogmas, we're going to have a new video up every single day at 12 noon. Well, heck, we're going to try to get it up at 12 noon. I'll just say that, because today was a horrible day. All right, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. All right? Happy holidays! Thank you all for watching. We're ever so grateful for you coming by to watch one of our little videos, but also to our subscribers, new and old, for supporting us and helping us grow. We're ever so grateful. As always, please stay safe and be blessed, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.